shit, I'm about to flood it. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my God. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. 2020. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You get in this place. E&E the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game. I storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit. I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good leads. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never like, push the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick around the jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter feed. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no say gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra Rio, Fern, Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pulled the jokers out the deck. There ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VDS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? How everybody doing tonight, man? What's going on? What's good? How y'all doing? You hear me? What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today? You know what I mean? It's Monday. We here. You know what I'm talking about? Weekend is up. It's time to get to this yaper on the weekday side and relax on the weekend. You feel me? Vernon 85, what they do. Lance Parker, what they do. How y'all doing, man? Shout out to all my brethren, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see the name of the show. Y'all see the thumbnail. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I found a video of this Hope Flood. I was about to say Hope Flood. I apologize, Hope Flood. If y'all my age, y'all know who Hope Flood is. I apologize, Hope Flood. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that. You know what I'm saying? But Hope Giselle. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't, I want y'all to know off top too, man. And if y'all rock with me, you already know, man. Y'all know this show ain't about no goddamn it Hope Giselle, man. She's just, hold on, let me correct myself. He's just, right? He's just an example being used to break down this bullshit ass LGBT, LMNOQ, barbecue, LMNOP committee agenda. You hear me? Y'all see the goddamn thumbnail, man. Like I said, I want us to get into the habit of not exercising or playing or complying, acquiescing to the mental gymnastics, y'all, man. You hear me? And to those who know, y'all know what I'm talking about. No more mental gymnastics, man. We're gonna say what it is. You hear me? I found a video of this, and I found a video of this Hope Giselle dude, right? Excuse me. I found a video of this Hope Giselle dude, right? And this guy must have lost some weight because this video was from like 2017, 2018. So one thing I can't say about this Hope Giselle guy, he's been steadfast in what he got, what his agenda. But y'all know we about to take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we about to get to this psychological transgender situation, man. You feel me? Psychological transgenderism. And the reason why I say psychological, y'all, I put the word psychological in front because it is something in the mind. No matter how you think you feel, there's no such thing as being born in the wrong body. I'm going to repeat that. There's no such thing as being born in the wrong body. It is Vernon 85. That's why we got to speak out against it, man. That's why we got to speak out against it. And we ain't got to be too concerned or don't be concerning ourselves with the backlash of the LGBTQ, LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. We should stand them in their face and challenge them on all fronts. How about that? With logic, reason, and facts. Not feelings, because that's what they're coming with, but they're being heavily funded and supported. Right? Y'all know we about to get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I personally feel, y'all notice I don't really talk too much about how I feel, right? But it's his personal for me on so many levels. You hear me? The fuck? Exactly, Vernon 85. Exactly. Unfiltered, fat out. We ain't sugarcoating shit. We ain't sitting up here trying to offend nobody. You know what I'm talking about? But we're going to come with logic and reason, facts, data. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm telling you, this damn computer, y'all been acting spooky lately. You hear me, man? Computer been acting real spooky lately, man. But yeah, though, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we're going to get to it tonight. How everybody doing tonight, man? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all feeling okay. You know what I mean? I hope y'all feeling good. You know what I'm talking about? And to anybody in the clouds that may be watching, Cupcake in the building, what's up, baby? To any of you guys out there who may be trans gentlemen or members of the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee, we're not here to disrespect y'all, right? Over here at A-Real Talk. We're not here to disrespect y'all, right? We're here to, you know, to some extent and on certain situations and topics, we wouldn't even mind conversing with y'all, right? But I know the actual people who live this lifestyle, not because it's a fad or because it's something to be hip to do, or, you know, they've been indoctrinated to do so, or they're doing it for some type of political agenda or something like that. I'm talking about the actual transgender people who've been that way since they were actual children, who would never in their life dream of having burly men with 5 o'clock shadow dressed up in scary demon-looking face paint and costumes going to read stories to children. Why? Yeah. We know y'all don't stand for this shit, man. Half invisible man, what they do. Right? I promise y'all, that's why I told my computer been acting spooky, because I'm not highlighting none of this stuff. For real. And I didn't. Let me just see if it'll do that then. Yeah, my computer been acting spooky, man. I'll just say that. Definitely been acting spooky lately. But yeah, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Psychological transgenderism. That's what I'm saying, because I'm not even highlighting that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with the computer, but you know we're gonna go in anyway, man. But yeah, though, man, psychological transgenderism, y'all. Y'all heard me talk about this before, man. Y'all heard me mention this. Y'all heard me say this. But yeah, though, man, psychological. Y'all heard me say this. You hear me? Psychological transgenderism. You feel me? Is on the rise in the Black community. All right. It's actually on the rise around the world. You hear me? But it's specifically, especially, I would down there say being targeted towards specifically young Black male. For very nefarious purposes at that, too. Souls clamoring to experience life on the physical plane. And we have people who disrespect the design. Yeah, man, that's some real talk, man. Real shit, though, man. You already know half invisible net, man. You hear me? We got to go in, man. And I'm keep telling y'all, man, I am not highlighting this stuff. Don't know. I'm not, my cursor ain't even, I'm not even touching it. And this stuff is just highlighting on its own. You hear me? But just don't pay that shit no attention, y'all. But you know we're going to go in. But for real, though, listen up, though, y'all. Psychological transgenderism. Now, we're going to be fair across the board, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's welcome to this conversation, mind you. You feel me? Like everybody, you know, we know y'all listening in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? We know y'all listening and watching. You hear me? Don't be afraid to tap in, man. You know, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man, because, you know, this thing is being targeted down there. You can almost say, like I said, like it's a weapon, like it's being weaponized. I dare say. Right? Who would agree that is being weaponized? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the psychological transgenderism, which we're now starting to see physically in raw form, would you say it's been weaponized? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 if you say no. All right. Damn near weaponized. He said, absolutely. You feel me? Almost as if it's being targeted. Now, we're going to be fair across the board and say that it's being targeted at the entire society. We ain't going to sit here and act like it's just specifically aimed at only black males, because it's not. That would be very disingenuous and totally untrue. And we don't do that over here at A Real Talk, man. We keep it fair and balanced across the board, all right? But when we talk about the black male population, we can see in real time how this is specifically, especially being targeted towards us, right? We have to be fair. We have to be honest and reasonable. My man, number one fly god, 614 representing the building, what they do, man. You already know what I'm talking about, all right? And think about that real quick, y'all, man. You feel me? Who can deny it? Well, this ain't no victimhood stuff either, though. Let me let y'all know that off top. This ain't no victimhood. This is facts, just facts. That's all, just facts. Because even though the intensity, the veracity, I'm talking about the accuracy of which is being specifically aimed at, as is aimed at the whole society, but specifically aimed at black males. We'll always remember, y'all, and I'm going to come up for this. Always remember, J. Edgar Hoover said that there will never, ever be another black Messiah. Y'all remember when J. Edgar Hoover said that? There's a movie called The Black Messiah about Fred Hampton. Man, I swear, man, y'all do y'all research on all these dudes, man, who we think and was led to believe was certain type of guys and did things, man. I mean, these dudes was all agents, man, to some degree, to some extent. You hear me? Yeah. Salute to my guy, number one fly god in the building, man. Yeah, man. Psychological transgenderism. Speaking of drag time, drag queen story hour, right? What y'all know about this?
Program is one that's been around the Denton Public Libraries for quite some time, except this time around, Denton city officials forced to cancel that program due to the amount of emails they received.
What is up, everybody? This is Ed. We're back on it.
The Rainbow Storytelling Program is one that's been around the Denton Public Libraries for...
What is up, everybody?
Oh, yeah, my computer acting crazy, y'all.
Is one that's been around the Denton Public Library.
The principal said my name. When the principal said my name, I felt safe and happy.
The rainbow storytelling must go on.
Calling out my new name, too.
That's what went through Amber Briggle's mind as she read stories out loud to children in the Denton, Texas business.
It makes me really proud to see the support that this community has for trans kids like my own.
The children's books highlighting.
What is up, everybody?
I don't know what's going on with my computer, y'all, man. This joint acting crazy. You hear me?
The Rainbow Storytelling Program is one
who was transgender.
Celebrating diversity and friendship and literacy.
But just earlier that week.
What is up, everybody?
I don't know why I keep jumping to this nigga Edward Anderson video, man.
What is up, everybody?
All right, I'm done messing with it, man. I don't know what's going on with my computer, y'all. It's acting crazy. You hear me? Acting crazy right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they do, man. They do. Hold on, man. I'm about to do something real quick, though, because it's starting to make me mad. I'm about to go to my phone real quick, man, reboot my computer. You know what I'm saying? And bring it back up. We good, man. We good. But y'all want to try to say what y'all know about drag queen story hour. Y'all heard about that? Crazy ass shit, man. Y'all heard about that? Exactly, man. Half invisible, man. You hear me? Exactly. Computers start acting crazy. You hear me? Phone start tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? But think about how far this thing goes back, y'all, though, with this indoctrination. Like I said, I showed y'all the thumbnail. You know, so I want to show y'all this video with old girl Hope. Let me rewind that back, man. I want to show y'all this video of old boy Hope Giselle. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep correcting myself too, because I'm not gonna get myself in a habit of referring to no males as females ever. You hear me? Correct myself every trip. But this stuff goes back far, man. You know what I'm talking about? When y'all think about, you know what I'm saying, this stuff. This stuff go back to the day. You hear me? To back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, though, y'all. Y'all hear me? Y'all remember Flip Wilson back in the day? Y'all remember Flip Wilson had that character called Geraldine? Used to be going on the Tonight Show and going on them TV shows as this character. Huh? Y'all remember this right here? Flip Wilson. He's a comedian, famous comedian back in the day. And he was one of the first to don the dress and the wig and dress and drag to get a laugh. You hear me? And this is why I say, and I can prove it, y'all. This is what I'm saying. I say specifically target to black men because I can prove with facts, factual audio and video, you feel me, and photos that support what I'm saying when I say this has been specifically aimed at and being promoted through black males, right? Yeah, specifically. Not saying that it's not happening to nobody else, because it is. It's happening to everybody, but specifically black people, especially through the media. You old enough to remember Lance Parker? Yeah, Geraldine, man, he used to be going on my computer one acting all silly, man. I'll go ahead and show y'all a video, man. But you know, we rocking out. You know what I'm talking about? See, this thing is generational, man. You hear me? And think about the title of the show, man. Say if it, I should have changed the title to from "Is It on the Rise" or "Has It Been Here Forever?" Yes, a couple. You got Maude, the movie or the TV show Maude. You got Jeff Tambor and Aldor with that new nowadays with that show he got called I forget what it's called, where he turned into a woman when he's like 67 years old or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of you got Rest in the Essence, the Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire. Y'all remember Mrs. Doubtfire? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of white guys that, you know, have to put on a dress too. So remember and a lot of Latino guys too. Y'all remember Tu Wong Fu with John Leguizamo, Patrick Swayze, rest in the essence to Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes? So this is why I say, y'all, this is not just specifically, or this is not exclusively to just black men, but it's more prevalent amongst black men. You hear me? Or should I say black males? Yeah. Everything we see and seem is nothing but a dream within a dream. You hear me? But now it's definitely specifically being promoted and I would dare say targeted to black people. And I would say just remember what J. Edgar Hoover said back in the day when he said there'll never be another black messiah. So this agenda goes back. Half Invisible Man said it's happening to all cultures, but they act like black gay. Yeah. Yeah, they got to at some point, man. See, and this to all y'all people out there who think that this stuff is like some type of a conspiracy theory, you know what I'm saying? I don't never have no problem with breaking down that conspiracy theory demo, man. Like I said, it's a psyop word created by the CIA to do exactly what it does, is to discredit those who questioning things that we being told to believe by this goddamn media. You know what I'm saying? The CIA came up with it back in the 60s, you know what I'm saying, to discredit people who were rightfully so questioning the assassination of JFK. You know, I mean, not just any regular old Joe Schmo like me or you or us. I'm talking about guys who were actually in positions of government, commerce, industry, business, finance, to know what was going on that day at Dealey Plaza. And conspiracy theorist was a term that the CIA created to discredit people who were questioning, rightfully so, what happened at Dealey Plaza that day. And here to this day, they still use it, conspiracy theory. So much so that when somebody like me starts saying what I'm saying, people say conspiracy theory. And when you hear a conspiracy theory, what do you automatically do? You dismiss it. Oh, that's a conspiracy theory. I don't believe that. Just automatically. You don't even question it. Don't even realize by doing so, right, that is one of the silent weapons they use, right, to get you to remain stupid and not questioning. Exactly what it's doing. Don't question. I choose to question everything, goddamn it, because it's my right to do so. I don't believe anything these people tell me. Nothing. All right. Exactly, Lance Parker. It's rightfully so fitting that we're having this discussion tonight, right? Like I say, this definitely expands all cultures, races, creeds, colors, or whatever you want to call it, though. But you know, we black, so we're gonna talk about us though, because this we can really, like I said, I can historically document this thing through history, you know, and I can go back. I'm not even going back that far. You hear me? And of course, you know, in our generation, especially if you my age, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we've been indoctrinated with this imagery of this character. Y'all pretty much probably can assume who I'm about to put up here. Andrea, what's up, girl? How you doing, baby? All right. We've all been exposed to this character since we was kids. And this is why I tell y'all, man, the indoctrination is not exclusive to just this generation. We've been indoctrinated too, but we haven't been indoctrinated to the intensity. You understand what I'm saying? To the concentrated. You feel me? We haven't been like this because we didn't have access to information like how kids nowadays do. You feel me? Although we were still being exposed through what we did have access to the same level of indoctrination. So I want y'all to understand the correlation between the two and why it's not so much different as far as what we're being indoctrinated with. The only difference is how we're being indoctrinated into what extent. You know what I'm saying? Understand that we sit in front of these computer scenes, we syncing and linking this signals that these computers is giving off through these Wi-Fi's bouncing off. They are syncing and linking with our output input carrier signal, our circadian rhythm, our human magnetic field, our aura, right? Right? And if you allow yourself to be manipulated by the manipulations of this reality, they will sync and link with you. They will begin to entrain upon you, and then you will sync and link with it, which is the whole point of everything that's going on. David Bowman, what's good with you, big bro? You know, we've been indoctrinated with this stuff too, y'all, since we was kids. All right. Oh, Flip Wilson, you already know. I ain't even gonna pull Eddie Murphy up here because you already know Eddie Murphy, you already know. Now look at this damn video, and I hope my computer will let me play it if it don't mess up. Look at this damn video, y'all, man.
What is up, everybody?
Yeah, I just keep doing that too.
What is up, everybody? This is
I don't even know why it's going to this nigga's video.
What is up, everybody? This is Edward.
What would you tell?
I don't even know why I keep going to that nigga's video, man. It's crazy.
What is up, everybody? This is Edward back with another video, another episode of Everybody Hates Black Men.
I'm gonna just cut that off, man. I was going to try to show y'all this video of Hope Giselle dude, man, but right now my computer's acting crazy. I don't know what's going on with it, man. It's just, hopefully it'll just settle down here in a second. But yeah, y'all know how we've been indoctrinated with this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't deny it. It's right here in the face. You feel me? Or recent times and our times right now. You hear me? We've all been indoctrinated with this image from this guy. You hear me? All right. Totally skewing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, totally like I said, totally skewing, totally manipulating, you hear me, our perception of reality, especially that of our children with this imagery. So I want y'all to know, man, we got to stand this stuff in the face, man. You hear me? We cannot allow these people, right, to carry on with this agenda. How is this helping our society? Cui bono? Why? Who benefits? Who benefits from this? How do our children benefit from being inundated with this imagery? Can somebody give me one beneficial reason for our children to be exposed to this in the way in which it's just intensifying by the day, it seems, right? Especially what our topic of our show tonight is our young black males. Right. Who benefits from that? Why are you doing it? All right. How do our young boys benefit from being tricked into thinking that they can be little girls? Now, mind y'all, once again, I'm going to stand by this and I want somebody to prove it to me, right? If you think otherwise, there's no such thing as being born in the wrong body. How about that? You go ahead and do your little research and try to pull up your demon time information, and I'm going to crush it. You hear me? Nothing natural. Right. It's nothing natural. There's nothing right and exact. There's nothing balanced, right, about this agenda. It serves nobody no good except for the people, if that's what you want to call them. pushing this agenda for their own nefarious reasons that most of y'all are not even privy to, and if exposed to the information, would deny it. Not that it's true, but that it is even going on. Right? And we have to stare this in the face, man. All right? We absolutely have to, y'all, for real. Real talk. We got to, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be coward and scared because, you know, being canceled and all that. You got to think these people are not a large part of the population. And that's what's scary. How many of y'all know that? All right. How many of y'all know that? Look at this motherfucker, man. Look at this motherfucker, man. Man, pause, man. You hear me? Pause. But we got to do this for journalistic purposes because this person right here is getting push, promotion. This person is being paraded. Alliteration on point tonight. You hear me? This person is being promulgated. This person is being put on display. And I wish I could have showed that video if my phone went on. Hold on, let me see if I could pull it up on the other phone real quick. I'll see if I can pull the video up on my phone and then show you on the camera. Y'all know how my nigga Red be doing. Shout out to my brother Reds and Free TV. What? You hear me? Let me see if I can find the there's a video for when this dude was like fat. You know what I'm talking about? Like it must have been when he first decided to turn into a trans gentleman. You know what I'm saying? But I seen a video of this guy. Oh my God, man. Come on, man. Man, I'm about to show y'all this video. This motherfucking handsome ass. Oh my God, man. You gotta be shitting me, man.
For the history month. Thank you all for being here. My name is Marie Danielle Artis, and I'm the coordinator of the Office of Violence Prevention and the interim.
What's this? Okay, then.
I am so glad to see everybody here.
Man.
The way that we.
Hey, y'all about to be weak as hell. I'm about to show you this video. Yeah. Yes, Lance Parker. Yes. Women. Y'all should be offended. And I'm not nobody to tell nobody how they should feel. But when it comes to this, man, listen, y'all. Let me get this motherfucker off the goddamn screen, man. You hear me? Man. Hey. I know it do, Andrea. I know it do. I know it make y'all real women out there, y'all real feminine women who take pride in being women and being feminine and know your place and want to know your own. Then you with your man, got your man or trying to get whatever you do. You know what I'm talking about? I know this hurts y'all. They just invading all y'all spaces. They up in y'all's locker rooms, y'all's bathrooms. You got to take your daughter in there. You hear me? Y'all feel some type of way about this? We're going to let this stuff ride? This delusion is what this is. It's delusion. You can listen, y'all. You cannot be born in the wrong body. There's no such thing. Born in the wrong body. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who told y'all that? And that's what I'm saying, Cam, that boy. Cam, that boy in the building. What's good, man? You feel me? Man. Y'all wonder why I keep laughing. When I show y'all this video, man, y'all gonna be weak. This motherfucking big ass nigga, man.
We have been taught that makes us feel like it is okay to downgrade ourselves on a daily basis. And what does that look like? My hair sucks because it doesn't curl the way that hers does. My body isn't right because I can't get into that swimsuit. Zendaya is acceptable black. But I think that there's a deeper thing when we talk about what it means to be anti-woman. And we're talking about a state and a space that makes us all feel as if we have to engage in that culture at least a little bit to get ahead. How many
This is
people
the person that Dr. Umar's called a queen.
or been a person who has felt the need to withhold
Dr. Umar called this dude a
for the sake
queen,
of the
man.
good of a conversation, an opportunity, or a moment. The vast majority of people in this room have felt the need.
Are y'all serious, man?
Something about themselves.
Come on, man. Are we gonna let these people tell us we have to accept this?
For the sake of someone else's
You hear me?
betterment, comfort, or desire.
He said that looking like a mom.
And we gotta stop that shit.
Are we going to allow them to make us accept that 2 + 2 = 5, y'all? We want to sit up here and let them do that, man.
Why are you talking about transgenderism? They're not women. Like, why do we always have to share space with them? I don't want to continue to do that. We just got heard, and now all of a sudden we have to share our space with trans people. Why are they taking the chromosomes off of pads and tampons? That is a problem for me. My space is being invaded by these men in these wigs, and it has to stop.
Exactly.
Because I was born a woman, and you are merely a costume.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I respect that. As a transgender woman, there are a lot of folks that are going to tell you that they don't understand the frustration. Man. There are a lot of folks that are going to tell you.
Hey, listen here, Hope Giselle, if you listening, man, look, hey, this ain't nothing about no clout or nothing like that, man, because I'm a gang tight nigga from Columbus, Ohio. I don't give a fuck about none of this internet shit. You hear me? I got a little girl. You hear me? I got a little girl. You hear me? Fuck what y'all talking about. I know the basis. I know the history behind this agenda. I'm not afraid to speak out about it. I'm a firm advocate for completely doing away with it in the sense that that y'all trying to impose and implement it right now, right? And I mean that. I ain't playing no games. You hear me? Right? All the real women like Andrea and Arinda, Juju, all the real ones that rock with us, Carrie D, right? Everybody that rock with us, support us, y'all. This is like a slap in the face. You hear me? Oh, that motherfucker tough right there, bro.
I think you got tailored.
Yeah, that motherfucker tough right there. I'll keep it just like that on the big boy side.
I need to be tailored though.
Yeah.
Like,
my nigga Fonz in the building, y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey.
See, look, you see how kind this is a little too.
Nah, I like it like that though, personally. So I mean,
it just needs to be tight.
You talking about like around here?
Just like all this, just a little shit.
Just bring the waist in a little bit.
Just a yeah. But as far as the life side though, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Now look at. Did y'all just see that? This is the guy that Umar called a queen, a beautiful queen. Umar, man, you terrible, man. You just terrible, man. Terrible, man. You can't listen here, man. You ain't gonna sit up there and try to force this on us, man. Y'all, and we should not stand for this, man. Especially in the Black community, specifically being targeted towards not just our men, but our young boys as well. Right? You hear me, Andrea? All the actual women out there who, and see, and this is why we tell y'all about, you know, feminism. You feel me? Feminism, sexual freedom, revolution, women's rights. You hear me? This is what y'all got. This is the results. Now, the very men who helped y'all get this stuff going on, now they allowing dudes to become women. Delonzo Long, what's good?
See how this needs to be tailored into?
Yeah, especially around the right here.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, that's too big.
That's another one.
When they get up here with the fresh pea coats, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Umar was definitely hoodwinked and bamboozled and led astray. Hey man, he called that nigga a beautiful queen. Hey man, dude look like he tall as hell too, man. I was locked up with a dude that had titties, man. You hear me? Real talk, yo, man. I was like, I can't remember the guy's name, man, but he had big old breasts and he had big long ones too. Like, you know how Chantel be showing that picture of the girl shaking them long titties and be like, the long, and you know, Chantel be like, the long titties. The long titties. Yes, I already know. Shout out to Fantastic, man. Y'all already know that's the little sis, man. You hear me? Y'all go, y'all chicks, man. Y'all gonna listen to any of these girls, man. Listen to Chantel and goddamn it, Fantastic and goddamn it, Danica. If y'all gonna listen to any girls, man. Hey, y'all, hey, Chantel be funny when she said, "Long titty, bro." She said, "Long titty, girl." I be crying every time she say that, man. Yeah, but I was locked up with this dude, man. He was a long titty dude, man. That shit was crazy, man. And ended up being in the halfway house with me too, man. That shit crazy. This Hope Giselle guy though, man, he need to relax, man. And ladies though, listen, y'all, man. Why are y'all not speaking out with this? Y'all ladies, especially y'all black ladies, y'all are aligning with this. Y'all are supporting these guys. And they're coming for your spots. They're coming for your spaces. They're coming for your places. You understand what I'm talking about to y'all, man? Y'all just gonna sit up here and allow this to happen? What does this mean about femininity? You got men, right? You got us real ones, not so much telling y'all how to be feminine, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just basically pointing out what we see that is not feminine, you know? But how ill is it for a man, or should I say a male, who thinks he's a woman and lives his life like a woman and gets surgical alteration or, you know, genetic manipulation and mutation to develop some feminine, you know, body parts. Oh my God, my brain hurts just like trying to get my mind into this mode, man. It makes my brain hurt, man. You hear me? I can just imagine what the kids be thinking, man. You feel me? This guy is huge. He's tall. He got a square jaw. He got big hands. You know what I'm talking about? And just look terrible, man. Like, nah, you good, Mr. O, man. You ain't never late, bro. You right on time, brother. My Joe, Mr. O from Chicago in the building. What they do, man? You hear me? What they do, brother O, man? You good to go, man. Think about that, y'all, man. Y'all see this? Y'all want to see some more, man? Yeah, man. Gynecomastia and the man breastos. You feel me? That's the man breasto. You hear me? Stuff they put in that Similac. You feel me? Some of them smack slings. You hear me? The food. You know, the GMO food. You know what I'm talking about? Got your little boys out there going breastos out there and stuff, man. Get in the gym. Work that out. Stop eating so much processed food, man. This oh my God. No disrespect, Hope Giselle, man. Listen, man. You want to be called Hope Giselle, I'll call you Hope Giselle, but I'm not calling you a her or a she. I'm not doing that. I just refuse. You have to respect that. Y'all have to respect that. Exactly, man. Dude, man. Man, this nigga's in the joint with teddies, man. I'm sitting up here trying to tell y'all, man. It's just terrible, y'all, for real, man. And we cannot allow this to continue. We cannot allow this to happen to the extent to where this being imposed on us, and we know it's not right. Like I said, I challenge anybody who is a member of the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. Notice I said agenda, right? I would challenge any of y'all to sit up here and try to rationalize and validate how do our children especially benefit from this, what we're going to call it what it is, indoctrination. How do they benefit? In what ways do they benefit? And who are you to decide it? It is us, the parents. We decide what is beneficial for our children. And most of us are totally against this agenda because that's what it is. It's an agenda. It ain't got nothing to do. Fucking kill him up for this shit, man. You hear me? Ain't got nothing to do. Hold on. Ain't got nothing to do with allowing children or creating spaces for children to fucking be who they feel they are. Like I said, you're not born in a different body. You show me the science that proves that, and I'm going to still cut the head off of that. You hear me? Not possible. Right? Show me how our children benefit from this. I challenge any one of y'all to come up here and try to rationalize and validate it. Right? Because I know that the real LGBTQ people out there, the real ones who was doing this when it wasn't no fad, was getting beat up and killed and stuff just for trying to be the way they think they are, right? And they're totally against all of this stuff. They're against the sexualization of our children. They're against making these kids have the ability to get hormones and totally destroy their bodies, the chemical processes of their bodies when they're natural design, totally destroying them from what they was designed to do. You hear me? Like I said, it's not got anything to do with our children, and specifically our young men, having anything to do with expressing who they are, who they think or feel they are. It has nothing to do with that, y'all. It has everything to do with confusing them about who they are, right? Confusing them about gender, confusing them about sex. So they come up in a society where there is no gender. You ever seen surrogates? Ready Player One, Metaverse. No matter what we talk about, this is what it's going to come down to, y'all. All right. It ain't got nothing to do with allowing your son who feels like he's a girl due to the indoctrination of it being acceptable and okay, right? Where was this going on back when we were children? I don't remember it nowhere. We might have had the one or two few dudes that might have been a little sweet. You hear me? But not like how it is now. And I'm not convinced that this is something that was always going on and it's just like we seeing it now. No, I'm not accepting that. Show me the data to prove it. Some days my 3-year-old son thinks he's a dinosaur. Exactly, Andrea. Exactly. Exactly, man. When I was a kid, I used to think I was Superman and Batman and Wolverine and Gambit. God damn it. You hear me? Right now, I wish I was a rich person. I'm trans financial. I'm trans rich. How about that? I'm trans rich, man. I think I should have $1 billion in my bank account right now. Exactly. has nothing to do, y'all. Nothing to do with allowing kids to be free and express. No, man. That's the trick bag, man. And y'all falling right along with it, especially you women, or should I say you females, all races of you females. All of y'all. We can't just point this at one specific group, right? Notice I say psychological transgenderism, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Vernon 85. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all see where this is going with the cognitive dissonance? This is breaking up the psyche. Remember when I talked to y'all about how the brain, due to trauma-based mind control or traumatic experiences, splinters up into what we know as honeycombs. Micro Kid 691, aloha. Say what's up to our Micronesia brethren, man. Say what's up to our Micronesia brethren all the way out there in Micronesia, man. You hear me? Oceania, out there in the Pacific West, man. Pacific Southeast, Southwest, whatever you want to call it, man, depending on how you look at it. We got Micro Kid 691 all the way from Micronesia in the building, man. That's what's up, man. You feel me? Virgil Beer, I just said the same thing to someone the other day when we was kids. I don't remember seeing shit like this. We had one or two kids. Exactly, Andrew. You know, we was that one or two little homies, you know, we just knew was going to be sweet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe three. There's a couple of them girls we always knew was kind of like, you know, kind of like tomboys that was a little bit more overtly tomboyish. You know what I'm talking about? We always knew, but not like now. It's an agenda. Look at it. It's being pushed and promoted. It's being pumped. It's being imposed upon society. It needs to destroy society from the inside out. They don't want humans to reproduce. These AI robots will exactly, Andrew. The AI robots will replace us if we're not careful. It's already happening. Exactly. That's the whole thing, y'all. Remember when I keep talking to y'all about them Georgia Guidestones, man? The Georgia Guidestones just blew up, right? And on the Georgia Guidestones was etched in 8 different languages, right? The contingency plan that R.C. Plotzker, they say his name was R.C. Christian, but the guy's name was R.C. Plotzker, Poltzker. He is the one who sculpted and erected, the Georgia Guidestones. And on the Georgia Guidestones was a contingency plan written in 8 different languages, depicting and detailing how to basically have global sustainability. Remember when I talked to y'all about UN Agenda 2030? It was basically UN Agenda 2030 etched in 8 different languages on slabs, something like Stonehenge out there in the UK. And oddly enough, about a month or so ago, if somebody blew it up, it blew up. We don't know what happened. A bomb went off, somebody did something. We don't know, right? But on the Georgia Guidestones, it was a contingency plan to get the Earth's population down to 500 million people or less. Do you understand what our population is right now? And it's growing. Right. And remember when I just was showing y'all about Boston Dynamics the other day, right? Y'all seen them robots I showed y'all the other day? We was talking about Boston Dynamics and, you know, talking about the robot police. You hear me? Y'all remember that from the other day? So yeah, man, hit that like button, y'all, man. Subscribe to the page, click on the bell and all that, man. Exactly, Lance Parker. You already know. You already know, Lance Parker, man. That's exactly what's going on. Why you think they hitting us with this imagery, man? And y'all got to be able to see how all of this stuff fits together, right? Y'all have to be able to connect the dots on this stuff, man. It's very important that y'all develop that skill, man. This dude right here, he just ought to be ashamed of himself, man. Like, seriously. Excuse me. This dude right here just ought to be ashamed of himself, man. Seriously, man. This dude right here just ought to be ashamed of himself, man. Juju, what's up, girl? And they calling this, they calling themselves queen. Juju, man, what you got to say about this, girl? You're a beautiful black woman, man. What you got to say about this cupcake, man? What y'all got to say about this, man? These guys coming into y'all spaces. I came home from the joint in 2016, y'all, man. You hear me when I was in the halfway house, man. And I just was just seeing how, oh my God, I was like, damn, man, women can't have shit. It blew my mind when I came home in 2016, y'all. Y'all hear me? Blew my mind. Blew my wig all the way back. You hear me? Pause. You feel me? I was like, God damn, they got the unisex bathrooms. That was weird though, man. It just messed my whole psyche up, man. I went out to DC when my man Court just did the listening party for him last Saturday, a couple Saturdays ago. My brother Court, we had the listening party for him, and he used to live in DC, and we went out there for his birthday, man. And everywhere in DC at this point in time, I think it was like 2018, all the bathrooms was like unisex, and it confused me a little bit at first because I wasn't used to seeing that, man. And I'm like, so what, do I go in or I knock on the door or what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And they tell me, like, no, you just knock on the door, bro. Like, you must not be from here. I said, no, I'm not. And it's very confusing. Like I said, it's mind fuckery, man. 2 + 2 = 5 type shit. Can't have shit. Crazy, right, Juju? And I know y'all looking like that. They just keep jumping like that. I'll tell you, my computer acting crazy, y'all, man. You feel me? Acting crazy. But yeah, though, y'all. And look at this right here, man. This is why I say I'm not reaching. I'm not like bashing or nothing, man. This is facts, man. I can go on and on and on all night and just showing y'all how this is specifically being targeted towards our young black boys. J. Edgar Hoover said there will never be another black messiah. This is one of the psyops, so to speak, man. This is one of the ways they're doing it. You cannot deny it. I mean, but you can deny it, but you would be dibbling and dabbling in the arena of cognitive dissonance, which is a disease that most of us suffer from. Cognitive dissonance has become a disease. Severely psychological. It has become sentient. It has taken on a life of its own. It has become a golem. Y'all hear what I said? I said it has become a golem. Yeah, Juju, that is a nice picture, Juju. I got to say that, girl. You hear me? You understand what I'm saying? Something must be wrong with you, Juju, man. Somebody should have scooped you up by now, man. If you look how you look and everything else, man, something must be wrong with you, Juju. I'm just messing with you, Juju. I'm just joking with you, baby. Nah, but yeah, though, y'all, man, for real. Look at this. And the sad part about it, man, is that y'all black females, for the most part, is the ones spearheading this shit. And y'all think us real ones ain't going to hold y'all accountable for this? It ain't no men out here advocating for this. It's fuck niggas like D-Wade out here campaigning for this stuff, who clearly is a buck-broken bootleg bitch. I'm not afraid to say that. I'll tell this nigga to his fucking face, nigga. You hear me? On everything. No tough guy shit. Because I'm not tough at all. I am a man, though. That's a fact. And I ain't going for none of this shit. I'm not accepting any of this shit. You hear me? I don't see how it's benefiting our children. I don't understand. I don't get it. You cannot rationalize it. You cannot validate it. Anything my child or your child or children learns about anything sexual should be learned from you and within the home. That's it. Bad enough they got cartoons, movies, books, literally every type of media. Keep in frame your mind. Media. Every type of media they have access to, right, is inundating them. It's inundating them with this imagery and this symbology. You know what I'm saying? He said, D-Wanda Wade. My boy Cam, that boy, said D-Wade is everything I do not want to become. My man David Bowman said, I'm not accepting this mess either. You hear me? I told y'all, man, us real ones ain't going, man. We are not having this shit. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is why it is important for us. You hear me, y'all? It is important for us real ones to speak out and have the testicular fortitude to say what needs to be goddamn it said, man. And say it with your chest. No fear. We ain't worried about how anybody feel. We don't care how y'all feel, right? It don't matter how y'all feel. What y'all saying is being as a detriment to not only our society as a whole, but specifically, especially to our children. This is not helping our children. It's not benefiting our children. It's not enhancing our children. It's not empowering our children. It is breaking up their psyches, with all these different genders that they can identify with, breaking up their psyches, right, to make them more controllable and more programmable. You got people out here who over in or out of understand what phrenology is, understand the neurosciences and way the brain works, how it operates. We over in or out of extra stand this stuff, and y'all ain't gonna get this stuff off on a guy like me, especially. You hear me? That's a fact. So I challenge anybody, you hear me, to come and defend this bullshit and try to rationalize it. Who funding you? Kids benefit from this in no way, shape, form, or fashion, specifically, especially our young black boys. They don't benefit from this at all. At a time when the black population is at an all-time low and getting lower, specifically in America, we do not need to be talking about no offing of the children, no deleting of the babies before they even get here in any form or fashion. Who gave anybody the authority to decide such things? Right? Got us messed up, man. If y'all think we about to sit here and be goddamn quiet about this shit, man. And then you got fuck niggas like this lame ass, hoe ass nigga D-Wade right here promoting this shit. Got his son all on the TV screen and all of that stuff. Just indoctrinating. Y'all got to understand that through this indoctrination, this repetition, people who don't think anything like this can be made to think like this. Do y'all understand what I just said? How our brain and our bodies give off resonance frequencies that's syncing and linking with the frequency of this agenda. Do y'all get that? Exactly, Lance Parker. Exactly. China over there creating super soldiers. America's been doing it, though. That's another topic for another day, though, y'all. Y'all ain't ready to go down that rabbit hole. What y'all know about the super soldier program? You hear me? Been going on in America. We've been exposed to the symbology through the Marvel universe. Right. The psychological transgender agenda is on the rise everywhere, but specifically in the Black community. You hear me? Not predominantly in the Black community, specifically in the Black community, because this thing is aimed at all people, right? Right. So I use the thumbnail, of course, to get attention. I mean, you know, I'm a real one. I'm gonna keep it real just to get attention. But y'all seen the y'all see the video like I see the video. D Wade, you ought to be a goddamn shame to yourself, man, for real. Seriously, bro. You ought to be goddamn ashamed of yourself, man. You hear me? But I get it though. You know what I'm saying? We remember when you had your braids in your hair with them little symbols tied up in it, huh? We braided up in it. We remember them. We remember that picture. Matter of fact, hold on. Since I'm bringing it up, you feel me? I might as well show and prove. You feel me? Since I'm talking it up. Yeah, man, I keep telling my damn computer, man. This computer is acting crazy, man. Our computer acting crazy, man. I'm gonna just go on my phone because my phone didn't look too bad with the pics. So let me go ahead and turn this off, man. Yeah, I told you I don't know what's going on with my goddamn computer, man. But I'm about to show y'all this picture of D Wade though. With them damn symbols. Remember I showed y'all the other day? Remember I showed y'all that not too long ago when he had the symbols in his braids? Y'all remember when I showed y'all that? Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on, I'm pulling up for y'all right now. Yeah, none of us should, Andrea. None of us should. Hold on. Let me get a clearer picture than that. Y'all remember when I showed y'all this picture? Right? Y'all see them braids? Y'all see who that is? Y'all see who he hugging up on? Look, this is the goddamn disgrace. But look closely at his braids. Right? You hear me? And that specific sign right there, y'all, right? That specific symbol. Y'all remember what it stood for, right? Y'all remember what it stands for, right? It stands for boy lover. Now, I'm not even going to get into where I could take it because I'm not a disrespectful guy, and this ain't about nothing like that. You hear me? But this agenda, as y'all say, or as y'all see, is very pervasive. You cannot deny it. It's right in our faces, right? And we shouldn't comply with it. We should be screaming out about it every chance we get. We should be joining our forces and banding together and speaking out together with this in unison and not going along with it. We're not sending our kids to y'all schools if y'all going to have men dressed up like women coming there to read them stories. No, 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 no. Why? How do the kids benefit from it? Y'all can't even sit up here and prove to us and show us in real time how do children benefit from this indoctrination, because that's what it is. It's indoctrination. And what is like I say, how do the kids benefit from this? How do little boys benefit from being manipulated and indoctrinated into thinking they can be girls when they absolutely cannot? Right? And why are y'all coming up with weird surgical procedures to facilitate these delusional desires, delusional wants, delusions of grandeur, as if this is some type of video game where if you just want to make yourself into whatever you want to make yourself, you can just do it. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Right? And we absolutely should not go for it. Don't comply. Listen, y'all. Don't fight back. Don't resist. Non-acquiesce and non-comply. We're just not having it. Exactly, Lance Parker. And this is why I tell y'all, this is why y'all hear me dispel the whole racial thing and black, and we got to focus on us black folks. That's why I'm not all with that. I don't support that 100%. Because in order to do what's necessary, we're going to have to get rid of all of that shit. This is not just specifically an agenda aimed at just young black boys. You know, it's really aimed at all masculinity. That's why tomorrow me and Elle is going in on censorship, you know what I'm saying, freedom of speech and masculinity under attack. It's a perfect segue in tomorrow night's show. Make sure y'all tap in and walk with us. Hit that like button, y'all. You feel me? Subscribe to the page and all that, man. We're going in, man. You hear me? So we're going to let this stuff happen, though, man. You hear me? And like I'll repeat it again, correction, we don't need to fight. You always end up becoming that which you fight against. Do your knowledge on that, what I just said. I'm going to repeat it. You always end up becoming that which you fight against. You show me in history where that's not true and factual. I know I can show y'all in my personal life. Right? We want to non-comply, non-acquiesce. And our children definitely come first because they come, I keep telling y'all, like I just made a video the other day, they are coming for our children. Can you not deny it? Because if little boys think they can be girls and they can be manipulated into getting surgical procedures done to where they can have, man, I don't even want to say this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Specifically amongst the Black population, which is the absolute smallest population of groups of people in America right now currently. Do y'all get that? Why are we accepting rhetoric and content and imagery, you hear me, to be promoted and advertised to us, about us, from us, keyword from us, with this indoctrination, man? Talking about, you got bras talking about aborting Black male babies. You know, you got chicks making light and fun of abortions like it's a joke, like it's something to be laughed at. You know, some of y'all, or, you know, most of us like to consider ourselves to be fairly intelligent. Most of us like to consider ourselves to be smart, right? How long y'all think this is going to continue before groups of people start disappearing? And when I say disappearing, I don't mean like nothing happened to them, like somebody doing something to them. I'm talking about like literally just dying out. Y'all tripping, man, for real, man. I just got a Amber Alert on my phone. Did y'all get it? In Ohio, anybody in Ohio? It says Akron, Ohio, Amber Alert, 2016 Kia Soul Silver, Ohio, HLD. Damn. I know everybody in Ohio got this. What y'all know about, since I got the Amber Alert, I'm going to just go ahead and speak on this since I just, you know, Spirit just moved to talk about it. Right? How about y'all know Amber Alert, right? The company that owns Amber Alert is a chick that used to work there, or she works there. I don't know if she still works there now, right? You know what I'm saying? Her name is, can't remember what their new name is, but her original name is Laura Silsby. And Laura Silsby is the girl who was found trying to smuggle 33 children from Haiti during the Haitian crisis of the earthquake about 12 years ago. And she was a staff employee, high ranking at that, of the Clinton Foundation. She later changed her name, right? And I can't remember what her new name is. And she now works for Amber Alert. And I just got the Amber Alert on my phone in Ohio that some Kia or something with, you know. Exactly, Les Parker. You hear me? So, you know what I mean, man? This is crazy right here, man. I'm going to keep going in on this subject. I ain't letting up. Listen here. Fair use, fair use. I know how to box cleverly with my language. I'm not bragging or nothing, though, but I do my homework. You hear me? So I ain't worried about none of that stuff. Yeah. But like I say though, man, this is asking us to accept that 2 + 2 = 5, y'all. You hear me? Right? And when they start trying to canceling us for speaking out about it, y'all, we have to band together and support one another. Right? Non-comply, non-acquiesce. Y'all got to start being smart. Y'all smart kids out there, man, that's listening in the clouds, soaking up this game from these different content creators that y'all know, telling y'all some real shit. Y'all need to develop another platform for us. Develop a video sharing network situation, like something like YouTube, to where it advocates freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And we don't allow certain things to be exposed to our children that's not a benefit to their development of the children that they were designed to be. Let little boys be little boys and little girls be little girls and nothing in between. God damn it. Nothing in between, man. It's in here poisoning the minds of our kids, man. No disrespect to anybody who's a part of the community, and I say so-called community as well. It ain't no community, it's an agenda. Right? Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, Andrea. It's demonic. That's exactly what it is. Make no mistake about it. Luciferian, so Saturn. It's so Saturn in its nature. So serpentine. You know? And we can't be afraid to speak out about it, y'all. Right? Because like I said, if little boys is being told they can be little girls, and little girls is being told they can be little boys, who gonna be, where the baby's gonna come from? Where the baby's gonna come from? Right. Remember when I talked to y'all about altered carbon? Remember I talked to y'all about genetic modification? Huh? Y'all see where we going? Remember I told y'all to read Aldous Huxley's Brave New World? Remember that? Remember I told y'all to read Aldous Huxley Brave New World? 1984, George Orwell. Remember I told y'all that? Remember I told y'all to read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley? Right? The Hatcheries. Y'all seeing what they did in the Matrix, right? Huh? Remember I talked to y'all about reading Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, The Hatcheries? Remember I told you the Hatcheries on the way? Y'all like talking about designer babies and gene selection, DNA digital data storage, quantum computing, D-wave quantum computing, human brain computer interfacing. They're trying to energetically sync and link hacked into human consciousness to the hive mind collective, man. See, y'all gotta have a open mind to get this stuff, man. Y'all, you can't think deep about this shit, although this is some deep shit. Psychological transgenderism is on the rise in all communities. You hear me? Who can deny it? And this is what I'm saying, y'all. And this is why it's good to do your research, man. So when these people come at you So, and that's what gives you the courage when you do your research, you do your due diligence. So when these people try to come at you with their bullshit rhetoric, their bullshit talking points that don't make no sense, that you could just utterly shatter with logic and reason and plain common sense, like how Jordan Peterson does, like how Cat Williams does, rest in the essence to Patrice O'Neal, how he used to do it. My brother George Carlin, rest in the essence to George Carlin, how he used to just break it down. It's so simple and easy when you see, you have the eyes to see what's going on, right? There ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me that it ain't no agenda at foot. Shit ain't got nothing to do with letting people be who they are or express how they feel. Then let them be the person that they feel they want to be or who they, man. Fuck all that shit, man. You born with penis and testicles, you's a male. You born with ovaries and a vagina, you're a female. Flat out. Flat out. Nothing in between. You can't be both. And listen, if you are both, that's a further manipulation of the interaction and relation between Eve and Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Y'all ain't ready to go where these conversations actually go. So we're going to keep it surface level. You hear me? Yeah, man. We ain't worried about none of that, man. We know how it all is, right? Balance the equation. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Infinite awareness, capital G, capital O, capital D, gonna balance the equation, man. We ain't worried about none of that. And that's why you gotta have the testicular fortitude as a man to say what goddamn it need to be goddamn it said. And notice I'm saying got, G-O-T, got damn it. You hear me? That's why I spell it like that. So y'all don't get it twisted. You hear me? You gotta have the testicular fortitude as a woman and the ovarian fortitude. I mean, my fault. Pause. You gotta have the testicular fortitude as a man and the ovarian fortitude as a woman to speak out against this agenda, because it's coming for all of us, but specifically coming for our kids. You feel me? All part of the no making more humans agenda. All right, you ever seen that movie Children of Men? Y'all seen the movie Children of Men? All right. Yeah, man, some of that, y'all, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page, man. We going in. Psychological transgenderism. Right? Because it all starts in the mind. And make no mistake about it, y'all, this psychological transgenderism is a mental issue. There's data to prove it. If my computer wasn't malfunctioning right now, I don't know what's wrong with it, I will pull it up for y'all. It's so simple to dispel and crush these guys' ideology. It's so easy to just destroy their whole fake argument of why it's okay to give them safe spaces and allow them to be where women is at and actually call them women up. So we just gonna kill this right here. A trans woman is not a real woman. Who define what woman is? God does. G-O-D, capital G-O-G. God determines what fucking a woman and a man is. Flat out. How about that? Right? And we ain't playing with you. That's what I'm saying, y'all. It's not about even being on no rah-rah type shit. It's just not complying and not acquiescing in unison, in mass. All of us, cross cities, we are not going for this. We're not having it. We're not complying. We will stop sending our children to y'all schools. I said we will stop sending our children to y'all schools in mass. in mass across cities in America. We're not having it no more. We're just not complying anymore. We don't have to get violent. We ain't got to tear our neighborhoods up. We ain't got to tear our downtowns up and go downtown where they got us all quartered in like we're in a bullpen and they can just call the shock troops in, the goon squads in. Remember when I just did the video the other day, the robots now? You think it's going to be humans rounding us up, man? Y'all think when this shit hit the fan, it's going to be humans rounding us up? So I know about earthquakes in Taiwan and Mexico. Now I know when people think about what I just said, it sounds like a ill-fated, not possible goal to accomplish, right? Well, y'all want to get put in a situation or allow these people to create a situation due to the level of us not going at according to plan, right? Y'all don't want it to get to where it could possibly get and where it's planned to go in many different plans. You feel me? And this psychological transgenderism thing is being promoted to our young Black boys at a more exponential rate than any other group of boys on the planet. Yeah, I heard that's a good documentary, Andrea, but I don't need to watch that. I know what a woman is. I was raised by women. I've been around women all my life. Y'all go check out that documentary. You hear me? Yeah, they have, Andrew. I just seen what you typed up there. They have convinced women to ignore the beauty gift of life of being a mother. It's just sick. Yeah, I like when Andrew Tate said that on his video when he was, or he said on that clip when he was on Fresh and Fit, and he was like, the girl was like, have kids and a husband, or be living single and traveling the world and know that. And the girl's like, I'd rather be single and travel the world. See, he said, that's not right, man. You know what I'm saying? And he gave the story when he was at his family reunion. His grandma, 75 something people, all came from extended from this woman. That's what y'all was created for. That's boss shit right there. You being a woman with 12 kids, 40 grandchildren, 80 great grandchildren, all from you. And man, y'all, man, listen, man. Establishing generational wealth. You hear me? Exactly. Y'all gotta say, go check that out. I'm pretty sure that's some good content right there. If my computer went acting crazy, I would highlight it, Andrea. Yeah, y'all go check out that documentary that Andrea posted, man. What it means to be a woman. Man, listen. Us real ones know what women it is. Right? We know what real women are. I've been exposed to real women. I've interacted with them. I've been in a relationship with real women. When I was a young boy and I just didn't know what I was going to do. And I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I'll keep it 100 with y'all. She was a full-grown woman, ready to really take me on, and I wasn't as mature as I thought I was. You hear me? You feel me? If I'd have been a young thinking man, I would have stuck with that girl. You hear me? But you know, I was a young dude in the streets getting to the paper, man, out here catching cases and stuff. I wasn't thinking about that shit. You hear me? She was a good girl too, man. You hear me? But, you know, I knew I wasn't ready for no shit like that even then. You hear me? So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, you admitting when you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? But this agenda, though, is being targeted towards our children. So, man, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if it'll let me go ahead and do that.
You talking about the purge that Iowa just had?
You said that Iowa just had.
You didn't hear about the purge?
In Iowa?
I think.
You mean Illinois?
Illinois, yeah.
That's not till January 1st of next year.
They really having it?
Yeah, they passed the law. What's it called, Mr. O? It's called the Safety Act. I literally just did a show on it the other day.
What is it now?
The Safety Act.
So what does that mean?
That means that they basically make illegal crimes legal. Like second-degree murder. If you get arrested for it, they're going to let you go with no cash bail, let you go. And if they issue a warrant for you, you ain't got to come back, and they're going to give you like 2 to 3 chances before they actually issue a warrant for you. And they started in Illinois, January 1st of next year. The purge will commence. They ain't been showing us this stuff for no reason, man. All of this stuff is connected. And y'all can believe that this psychological transgenderism thing, man, I'm telling you, man, this is all part, because you got to think they can't have no masculine, manly men to defend this stuff. They need weak, defeated, feminine males. They ain't gonna put up no fight. They want to be girls. They want to do what the women is doing. They gonna put up no fight. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally. I ain't talking about physically fighting, man. This is the info wars, man. Nigga, this is the war for our mind. This the information wars, man. That's like I said in my song, man. That song I Got Dreams, man. Shout out to my brother Sick. Nah, shiz, man. My nigga Star, man. We did a listen party on my song Dreams. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. All of this stuff ties into each other and is all connected, man. I want y'all to know that. I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to be able to connect the dots and correlate that for yourself to see how that all fits together. I want y'all to be able to connect the dots on how the LGBTQ, LMNOP, barbecue committee agenda is connected, right? And related to the Safety Act. When me and my brother, Mr. O, broke down so beautifully and eloquently last Monday. Yeah. So yeah, man, y'all, man, psychological transgenderism, man. They coming for our kids. I cannot stress that enough. I'm not going to stop stressing that. I'm going to always stress that. I don't care how anybody feels about it. Don't matter how y'all feel about it, man. All right. Sitting here pushing and pumping this stuff in our society, man. Our kids is just eating it up too. And y'all got the nerve to just keep doing it. Imposing in your efforts to fight and advocate for y'all's freedom to be yourselves and live your truth and be who you are. Y'all are totally disregarding the rights of everyone else. Today's victim is tomorrow's oppressor. This is straight out of Mein Kampf. This is straight out of 1984, straight out of Brave New World. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Trans gentlemen, transgenders, trans ninjas. Goddamn it, fun boys, whatever you want to call them, man.
You call them fun boys?
Fun boys, man. You hear me? Listen here, man. Ain't nothing masculine about wearing a dress, man. Nothing, right? There's nothing masculine about, goddamn it, wearing a purse or wearing a dress. Men don't do that. Flat out. You cannot be born in the wrong body. I don't care what, like I said, I don't care what pharmakia, demon time, science you try to come up with to, bring validation to. You cannot be born in the wrong body. Sorry. No. I refuse to accept that. Born in the wrong body. That sounds like some straight bullshit. Right? Who believes? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe you can be born in the wrong body. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that is utter fuckery. Right? I'm going to say it again. Put a 1 in the chat if you think and believe and accept and go along with the notion that you can be born in the wrong body. All right. Les Parker said, "Nah, ha ha, funny either." Yeah. Or put a 2 in the chat if you think that is utter bullshit like me. I'm putting a big 2. It's utter bullshit. It's utter tomfoolery. Poppycock. You hear me? Seriously, man, we ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't playing mental gymnastics like that. They ain't gonna get me. I refuse. I stand firm to my right to choose to think whatever I think and say whatever I want to say. I reserve my right. Right. Oh, you said 2, Lance Parker? How so? Fucking with you. It is utter bullshit. Yes, I better see big 2s in the chat section. Let me find out when of y'all agree with this bullshit. Exactly. Right. Think about this, y'all. We can't allow this to happen, y'all. We must unite on all fronts and stand against this one, man. You hear me? It's more of us than it is of them, y'all. You said what? So you don't agree with it? You think you can be born in the wrong body, Mr. O? Mr. O, you think you can be born in a different body or the wrong body? My computer acting up. You only gonna let me drop the link in the damn chat, man. You absolutely cannot be born in the wrong body. Saying you're born in the wrong body is like saying that capital G, capital O, capital D got it wrong. That's what you're saying. I'm gonna just, man, shoot straight from the hip and just let y'all know what it is. If you think you can be born in a different body, right, or you think you was born in the wrong body, that's a lie from the deepest, darkest pit of hell. Let's just start right there. You feel me? And you're also calling the Most High G-O-D, capital G-O-D, that capital G, capital O-D. You calling the Most High, capital G, capital O, capital D, a liar. Saying he got it wrong. And that's very disrespectful. That's what you're saying, basically. Right? Right or wrong, y'all? Ain't that basically what you're saying? Who disagrees with that when I said that statement, though? That's basically what you're doing. You saying that God got it wrong, right? He made a mistake. That's what you're saying. You feel me? That's what you're saying. Hold on real quick, y'all. I never eat. I just seen it on Facebook today. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My computer acting crazy still, y'all. Yeah. This nigga, Mr. O, stupid, man. But yeah, though, man. I wish I was too, Mr. O. Goddammit. Sure. You hear me? But yeah, though, y'all, man. You can't deny this, man. It's a real thing. You hear me? It's a situation that's right in our face, and we absolutely cannot deny it. I mean, you can try. You feel me? You can try. Project Leroy, what they do, man. You feel me? You can try, man. But, you know, that's why it's critical thinking real ones. That's why we got to shut this shit down at all aspects. Man, this dude is terrible, man. I'm mad as hell looking at this, man. For real, man. You niggas is terrible. What's wrong with y'all, man? Why y'all want to be a girl, man? Let me ask you dudes out there, man, that think y'all chicks, man. What make you think you a chick, man? You know what I mean? What make you think that you a broad, man? Damn, man, I came home I said, damn, man, real women can't have shit. They let the dudes in the women's sports. Y'all, and then y'all women, y'all just ain't saying nothing. Y'all just going along with it. Y'all support it. Yeah, let them be who they is. Y'all friends and stuff. Y'all friends with these dudes. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane, man. God damn, man. And y'all sitting up here talking about some you don't need no man. Shit. Oh my God, man. Do y'all understand the level of indoctrination that we've been subjected to? Yeah, over here in America, especially. That's a question I'm asking y'all. Right? I'm literally asking y'all, do y'all have an over, inner, outer, extra standing? Really? Do you really know? I mean, when I say I'm asking you, don't say yes if you don't really know. If you really don't understand the level of the indoctrination that we have all been subjected to, put a 1 in the chat. Be honest. There's nothing wrong with saying you didn't know or you weren't aware of such things, man. It absolutely sucks. It says a lot about your character. You're one of the people who act like you know something and you know you don't know shit about it. That would make you an ignoramus. Cam that boy, nah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bruh. Listen, you see, I have no conviction. I am firm in my beliefs and what I know to be true. Listen here, and this goes beyond belief with me. You hear me? Hold on real quick, bro. This go beyond belief with me, man. This shit go beyond belief, man. You hear me? I'm telling y'all about my personal life experiences. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I've been in life and death situations, man. You hear me? But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Don't say you hate to be the it's the demons God. It is what it is, Cam, that boy. Demons. That's why I don't have no conviction in saying demon time. You hear me? Khazarian demons. That's what they are. You know, witches, warlocks. That's what these people are. I have no conviction saying that. Exactly, Lance Parker. Like I say, man, this indoctrination ain't nothing new, y'all. That's just all I'm saying. This indoctrination ain't nothing new. It's not a new agenda. It's just the way in which it's being pushed upon us has changed. It has become digital and holographic in its nature now, which it always has been, but now with this this higher so-called higher level of technology and this new thing they got called social engineering or social media, right, which is literally syncing our minds, our input output carrier signal to the frequency of the smart grid, the metaverse, by interacting with this technology, this unintelligent artificial intelligence in the manner in which we do. Understand, when you hit the like button, that is Pavlovian. That is from the dog hearing the bell and salivating with the food. That's what that is, and they have applied it. They have digitized it, made it holographic in its nature. Do y'all understand what I'm saying when I just said what I just said? Right? You hear me? You have to, man. Y'all got to understand, man, how serious this situation is, man. Y'all got to understand how serious this is, man. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Right? Yeah, exactly, Lance Parker. Exactly. You feel me? Y'all got to do some research into who Medea is or was. In Greek mythology. You hear me? Where the term media comes from. Tyler Perry's character that he made him real famous, and the person he is today is Medea, named after the Daemon Greek goddess Medea or Media. Y'all don't even understand how deep this stuff goes, how everything is connected. Right? Shit crazy, man. Hold on, y'all be right. I'm about to go past this real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. My man Court in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Listen. Y'all better do your research into this stuff, man. You hear me? Y'all better find out what's going on with this stuff. And it's an agenda that's just being aimed at our little boys. You hear me? Hold on. All right, y'all. I got a special treat for y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all remember when my sis Valen came on the show, man, she is in the building. You feel me? And I said, sis, listen, I want to get your opinion on the topic tonight. So we're going to get Val's opinion, man. She ain't going to count up or nothing like that. But y'all remember what she look like. Y'all go look at the video on the list. Go check the video out. You hear me? Well, go ahead and speak on it, though, Valen.
There's definitely an agenda.
Right.
You know, and I'm not really too happy about it. I think that a lot of times we're trying to normalize things that are not normal. So I just feel like we're going to see a lot of that coming up. It's just like, I think that with the transgender community, and this is no disrespect to them or dogging them, I think that because they're trying to normalize this, they're really going extra hard. We're seeing it in TV shows. We're seeing it on the internet, cartoons and everything like that. And it's like, look, if you're going to change your body parts, change your body parts. We don't care. Just do you. You don't have to say and try to push that on our youth and try to push that on our men and do all that kind of stuff. Do you. You don't need an audience. It's just really annoying. I used to actually have a neighbor that moved across the street from me when he saw my home. They put up this big giant gay flag. They would come outside and kiss. No, like seriously, they would come outside and kiss. And one day I had to tell them, like, look,
y'all gotta relax with
I'm
that.
a straight woman. You don't see me kissing on my husband.
Right.
Because just to tell y'all I'm straight, you don't have to do that.
Right.
Be you, but you don't have to push that on everybody. That's what free will is, choice is. And this is really, really, really annoying, actually.
Right. It is. Now, how about this? Because this is where I see you said annoying. How do you feel, sis, right, about these guys professing to be women coming into y'all spaces? How do you feel about that? The sports? What about your daughter who want to play sports who may potentially have to play with a little boy who thinks he's a little girl? What do you think? How do you feel about this? I know I just want to get your opinion on this because, you know what I'm saying, you got the unisex bathrooms. Like I said, you got these guys coming in y'all spaces. They can come to the locker room and gyms and all this type of stuff. Like, how do you, as a woman, an actual woman, you feel me? How do you feel about that?
So the way that I feel about it personally is reference to the sports.
Right.
I honestly believe that men and women are physically, athletically, genetically made differently.
Definitely.
So if you're a man and you turn yourself to a woman, again, your choice, and I gotta run against you on track, you're going to be faster than me. Right. You're a man.
Right.
If you are in boxing and we have to fight, you're gonna beat my ass unless you're a punk.
Right.
Because you are a man.
Right.
And I just feel like that's not fair.
Right.
As far as coming into the bathrooms and stuff, I've never experienced that, so I can't talk, but I'm sure that's an uncomfortable situation. And I mean, I don't know. It's all different.
It's even crazy that we even got to contemplate such things, right?
It absolutely is.
And even though we might not be experiencing them in our various cities, like personally, I want y'all to understand that it's there. The legislation is being passed. You got these groups, you know what I'm saying? They funded by these big, you know what I'm saying, think tank organizations and, you know, banks and all this stuff. They put this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And pretty soon we're going to start seeing it in our society. Like I remember when I first came home, I didn't see a lot of unisex bathrooms in Columbus. I didn't first see it until I went to DC, went out there for Corey's birthday. But when I came back home in the years, now I'm starting to see it in Walmart, Target, wherever. I'm starting to see the bathrooms, and it's like.
So what scares me about the unisex bathroom, and I'm gonna be honest, this is actually not the transgenders that scare me about the unisex bathroom.
Right.
It's the people like the predators,
yeah,
like the guys who might prey on children, because it's unisex bathroom. So if this old perverted man that likes to touch on little girls comes into the bathroom because it's a unisex bathroom, just say my little 11-year-old, because I mean at 11, 12, 13, you're not going in the bathroom with your child, and then something happens, and then what? That the unisex bathroom thing, I think, is absolutely inappropriate.
Yeah, that's just
I think it's inappropriate. That goes beyond the transgender thing for me. It's I don't want to share a bathroom with a man I do not know. I think it's weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. Totally unnatural, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, thanks for shooting through, sis.
Well,
man.
thanks for having me. We gotta talk about this healing episode.
What you mean?
Remember we were talking about it last week. We need to talk about healing. Like healing after things. We had talked about that last week.
We did.
We see, listen at you talking about we did. You forget that quick?
I think I did.
We were talking about like moving on after relationships and actually healing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
See, look at you. You forgot that. We gotta get that going.
We got to.
Maybe next Thursday or in a couple upcoming weeks or something.
Yeah, we can do it. Possibly maybe this Thursday if you can. But if you can't, we can definitely do it next Thursday.
I gotta check our schedule. I know our daughter has a game away, so I'm gonna check it. But yes.
But next Thursday can definitely be a go, or any Thursday after.
Absolutely. You know I want to talk about that because we need people to stop making excuses. Bullshit.
Yeah,
Move
man.
the fuck on. It's okay.
Hey, it's okay, man.
Mind over matter.
You go through transitions, man. You just got to make things, you know what I'm talking about? When things happen, you got to just be able to go with the flow and, you know what I'm talking about, make a plan to do better. You feel me?
That's what it is.
That's it.
So we'll all see you this Thursday or next Thursday.
I'm going to get with you by today's Monday. I'm gonna get with you by Wednesday, by Tuesday, by tomorrow.
Perfect. That's good.
Just to let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and I'm gonna look at my schedule too.
I'm supposed to have somebody come on this Thursday. But if I don't get in contact with her by tomorrow, I'm just you feel me?
Okay, I'm ready to talk about it.
Okay.
All righty. Well, thank you, bro.
You already know, sis.
Love you.
Love you too, man. You already know what it is, man. You feel me? Shout out to Sis Valen in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all remember when my Sis Valen came on the show? You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy that you just said that, Lance Parker, though, man, because you feel me? You know, that's exactly what it is. That's where it come from. Y'all do some research into who Medea is in the Greek mythology. You hear me? See who Medea was in Greek mythology. Go Google it on your phone. Matter of fact, I'll just pull it up for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll just pull it up for y'all real quick. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'll pull it up for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I can pull it up for y'all right now. Oh, come on, man. Y'all ain't never heard of the Greek goddess Medea? Huh? Oh, damn. Y'all see that? That's Medea. You hear? Y'all do some research on that lady, man. Do some research on her, y'all, man. You hear me? Oh my God, man! To see the artificial intelligence been listening to our conversation and sit up here and just put some stuff in my phone about some new pictures of Zaya Wade. Hey, listen here, y'all. Right? Fellas, watch the chicks, man. Watch the chicks. Because they be on some bullshit and how you with your son out here looking like this because they on that demon time bitchcraft shit. Shout out to that homie Jack, man. They on that bitchcraft shit, man. You hear me? This just popped up in my phone as we've been sitting up here talking about this nigga D-Wade and his old sweet son. Guess who this is, y'all? Guess who this is? Y'all see that, man? Hey, listen, this man, I ain't even gonna say what I want to say, but D-Wade, you ought to be a goddamn shame to yourself, man. This is your son, man. Look at this shit, man. Y'all see this shit? This is this nigga's son, Zion. I refuse to call this little boy Zaya. I'm calling him Zion. His name is Zion. That's his name. Look at that. Look like a little girl. We got Skelly in the building. Skelly is a new watcher, transgender. This is D-Wade's son, Zion, man. Looking like a little girl. And hey, look, y'all. This is a Tiffany & Co. ad. So his son turned into a girl. Now he got a Tiffany & Company endorsement deal. So Tiffany & Company is with the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda as well. Y'all see what's going on with this agenda, man? This is why I say it's an agenda, y'all. It ain't no community. It's an agenda. It's not a community. It's an agenda. And it's aimed at all of us, specifically our little black boys in case and point facts cannot be argued. How is this benefiting Zion Wade? Pretty soon you're gonna be talking about having surgery in the media, huh? Remember, y'all do some research on the Greek goddess media. Pretty soon you're gonna be talking about he getting reassignment surgery, and I don't even want to speak that into existence, y'all. But goddamn, it's fucking sad, man. That shit get on my fucking nerve. That shit makes me livid, y'all. Do y'all understand that shit? That shit makes me livid. This shit makes me livid, y'all. For real, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna perk, man. It makes me livid. So, man, we about to get up out of here, y'all, man. For real, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the page, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight, man. We went in, man. Listen, I told y'all, man, listen. This is an agenda. It ain't got nothing to do with people being who they are, expressing who they are, living their truth. There ain't no such thing as my truth or your truth or a truth or living your truth. It's only one thing. That's the truth. You got to understand me, man. Ain't none of that. You can be born in different bodies and all that bullshit, man. I'm a girl trapped in the hell nah. You feel like you a woman trapped in the male body, man, you need to go seek the guidance of the Most High, man. You need to go get a relationship with Yeshua, man. That's what you need to do, man. And nobody goddamn talking to you, man, telling you to go fucking get your goddamn Johnson cut off, man. Ain't no voice coming from nowhere of love or balance or equilibrium ever telling you to do no shit like that. Hell wrong with you. What it is, and people always ask, well, how do some people say, or how do some people be this way from when they was kids or when they was babies, right? See, when you over enter outer extra stand genetics, when you understand epigenetically passed down human trauma, when you understand epigenetics, y'all do some research onto epigenetics, 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 right? You hear me, Mr. O? That's what I said when I just seen that picture. That little boy only like 13, 14 years old, man. Yeah, man. You hear me? Look at, and you can't tell me this is not an agenda aimed at everybody. We ain't gonna sit here and act like this is only aimed at us, but it's definitely specifically for very nefarious and specific reasons aimed at our boys, especially. You hear me? Yeah, that was his son, Mr. O, man. Out here looking like a little old girl. That was a Tiffany and Company ad. Mind y'all. Did y'all notice the bracelet on the wrist? Yes, Skelly, they are, brother, getting them younger and younger. I'm sitting up here trying to tell y'all they are having talks and have been for the past 6 years in various states and various countries, looking in certain countries and states and cities around the world to advocate for lowering the consent age to, in some countries, even in America, in some states, as low as 6. Do you understand the level of demonic activity that's going on in our society right now? I don't think a lot of y'all do, because a lot of y'all say y'all atheists, and that's okay. You can believe or don't believe in whatever you choose to believe or not believe in. I'm not saying anything to you. You can do whatever the hell you want, right? But I'm sitting up here trying to tell y'all, man, that these demons is real, man. My boy Cam, that boy, you ain't ever got to feel like nothing. Niggas say it what it is, what it is, man. Demons. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. Nah, I'm that guy. Demons. I'm gonna tell you right now, demons. You hear me? Jinn, fucking stronghold, strong men. You hear me? Y'all better understand there's levels to this shit out here, man. What y'all know about the stronghold, strong men, the watchers, the Grigori? Huh? What y'all know about all of that, man? There's levels to this shit out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Levels to this shit out here, man. Y'all gotta understand what's going on out here, man, and with this whole agenda of targeting specifically, especially young boys, black boys in particular. You hear me? Like I told y'all in the beginning when we started out, man, J. Edgar Hoover said there will never be another black messiah. What way or better way to help ensure that, to come up with a contingency plan, an agenda, right? A program, right? Because this is the Matrix, a program of making all the males, specifically a male of a certain genome or a certain frequency, black folks, black boys, black men, because within us is the gene, the God gene. Y'all gotta understand that. Not saying that don't nobody else has it. Everyone else has it, but it's just the deeply melanated people of the world have a more concentration of it, which means they're more easier to connect to the source than those who have been manipulated. Y'all don't even understand this, man. Y'all don't understand how serious this is and how deep this goes. You hear me? Y'all don't even understand it, man. Man. And they get them younger and younger, man, Skelly, man. Younger and younger, bro. It's heartbreaking to see it. And it's even more heartbreaking to see y'all black females out there alongside them, aligning yourselves with them, advocating for them, helping them, campaigning for them, promoting them, hanging out with them, right? Oh my God, man. It's just terrible, man. Where the babies gonna come from, man? Where the next generation of black babies gonna come from if all the men is women and all the women is men? And then y'all don't even realize in y'all's efforts to want to live y'all's false in your effort to try to live out your life in the way you think you should do it or be allowed to do it. Like I said, you're alienating everybody else. And not only that, you're bringing in the very system that you think you fighting against. Ain't that something, man? And that's the thing we don't want, man. Like I said, you heard what my brother Mr. O just said, man. Right? That's what we don't want to happen. Because that's like I said, that's why we don't fight back, because you always end up becoming that which you fight against. So you don't want to ever let your heart to become cold, man. You hear me? We gotta non-acquiesce and non-comply. You hear me? As days go by. That's my shit right there.
That's a class.
Days gone by.
What's that on?
That's on that the stimulus package.
Okay. I hate when I remember a song I can't remember.
Yeah, we got my brother Court in the building as well, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What up, peoples?
You know what I'm saying? What you want to speak on it too, Court, man?
You said something about
the whole transgender demonstrate the transgender, how it's being basically targeted, aimed at our young boys, specifically black boys especially. You know what I'm saying? How it's just being, the effect on the women, how they're replacing all the women and how they coming into women's spaces, sports and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Just go ahead and speak on how your whole take on that whole thing.
I believe it's an agenda. As well, I know people don't like to call it that, but yes, I know people have always been gay. Yes, I know there's been gay stuff on TV.
Right.
There's always been transgenders and stuff like that. I understand all that.
Right.
But the difference between back then and now is it was what it was. It wasn't like thrown in your face forcefully.
Right.
Like you had to go almost look for it. You know what I'm saying?
There's legislation behind it now.
But now, like, they're getting more rights than black people.
Man.
And now, you'll get canceled faster for dissing somebody in that community faster than you will in any other community. So it definitely feel like it's being pushed. I have gay people in my family. I don't think I got any transgenders in my family, but I definitely have gay women and men in my family, or have had them in my family. And at the end of the day, that don't bother me at all. But like I said, even they will sometimes be like, damn, this dude seems like it's being pushed, like from their perspective.
Right.
So I don't think it's hard to see. But I do think that, unfortunately, we just got to teach our kids, like you said, how it's being, men in general being, kind of like their masculinity is being taken away.
Right.
And just slowly but surely in just different ways. And so that's something I'm already focused on, making sure I maintain that with my two sons off the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not doing it in a homophobic way or anything. If my son told me he was gay, I would support it. I wouldn't treat him different.
Right.
But if you're gay, it's because you're gay, not because TV or media made you feel that's what you should be, or that,
Right.
I ain't gonna get into all the if it's okay and all that. That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother topic.
You know what I mean? But the transgender shit is interesting because it not only is it about gay, it's about people just running around saying they can be whoever they just woke up and said, I'm a man or I'm a woman.
I'm
but
that.
If a nigga, but them same people wouldn't support if I came to y'all and told y'all I was a dog or a cat.
Right.
And I just feel like I should walk on all fours now. Y'all will put me in a mental institution.
Exactly.
So how come it's not a mental institution if I want to change my gender?
Right. And then
again, and not homophobic, but why is that not something that's looked at the same way?
No, but it is. It is. I mean, it literally is. It's called body dysmorphia, and body dysmorphia and body dysphoria. Two different ones. You got body dysmorphia and you have body dysphoria. Phoria is a derivative word from the word fornia. Right? And fornia is fornication in Latin Vulgate. You did. So that's why I tell y'all to study these words in etymology, man. That's why I tell y'all to do this, right? So think about that, y'all. That's why I tell y'all to break these words down, man. You hear me? Trans. Look up what the word trans means. Transgender, as if you can just wake up and say, I'm a girl today, man. Get the fuck out of here. Since when? We gotta have the testicular fortitude to say that, y'all, and the ovarian fortitude to say that. And say it with your chest and mean it and be willing to stand behind it. Not acquiesce and comply with this fuckery, this mind fuckery, this 2 + 2 = 5, George Orwell 1984 bullshit they trying to have us all sinking and linking to energetically through our thoughts. Like literally connecting us to the metaverse. Like literally, they putting it in our face. We cannot allow that to happen, man. I'm telling y'all, once we sink and link biologically, physiologically with this unintelligent artificial intelligence, it is a wrap. Ain't no coming back. That is the mark of the beast, y'all. Let me cam up for this. I think this is going to be my next video too. The metaverse is the mark of the beast. Y'all heard it here first on A Real Talk podcast. Right? The metaverse is the mark of the beast. And once you sync and link your consciousness through human brain computer interfacing, genetically modified organisms in your food, genetically modifying you, you got 6G, 7G, 5G frequencies syncing and linking with your input output carrier signal, your aura, your human magnetic field. The earth also has a human magnetic field. Through all of these mediums, input devices, you are being synced and linked to the hive mind collective of the unintelligent artificial intelligence that is manifesting in our reality as a representation of who? LSD. And y'all don't even realize what's going on. The metaverse is the mark of the beast. And I'll sit up here and been just thinking about this. You hear me? And all the different ways that this thing is being brought in is so infinite. The number seems to be so infinite. There's so many ways that this agenda is being pushed to where, like, it's really being attacking all from all sides, right? You understand me, Mr. O, man? Hit that like button, y'all. Share on your social engineering, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We go in over here on A Real Talk, man. We ain't playing no games, man. You hear me? The psychological transgender agenda is linked and synced with the transhumanism agenda. Remember I showed y'all the video about the robots. Remember I just spoke with y'all briefly about super soldiers. What y'all know about the super soldier program? Earlier in the chat, somebody, I think Lance Parker, said Russia and China has super soldier programs. Yes, they are experimenting with biomechanic enhancement, physiological, DNA enhancement, right? On some straight Steven Rogers, Captain America shit. Russia also has a super soldier program. Israel has a super soldier program. Y'all better look into this stuff, man. Right? Making super soldiers and shit. What they need super soldiers for, not us. Right? You did. That super soldier shit is deep, man, for real. Once you get in to go down that rabbit hole, it's like, you hear me? I don't think a lot of y'all's minds is ready to go that far yet. That's super far. That kind of blew my mind. You hear me? I catch y'all in the wilderness. Look, they coming for the wilderness too, Mr. O. This is why I tell y'all need to tap in and walk with me. What y'all need, I put this stuff out in the lexicon for y'all to pay attention. Y'all think about when y'all hear me talk about the wooey. the Wildlands Urban Interface, the Wildlands Project, the Urban Growth Boundaries, the UGBs. You can't go to the wilderness. That's why they do into the rural areas what they're doing now. The rural areas is going to be made for massive commercialization, massive industrialization. We're going through a second reconstruction stage, upgrade, upload to the smart grid. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on out here, man. You hear me? They have something called the urban growth boundaries, where they're setting up grid systems in major metropolitan areas to where they're having us in human settlement zones. This is part of the Wildlands Project. Then we have the Wildlands Urban Interface, which is the safety zone set up to prevent from fire from spreading to a certain level or a certain area before it starts to get to the areas that's designated for commercial and industrial massive production. So you're not even going to be able to hide in the wilderness. This is why they're doing in the rural areas what they're doing now. Pay attention, y'all. They're raising the price of the land. They're poisoning the land. You got Monsanto out there with their monster seeds and their disaster seeds getting into people's fields, corrupting people's fields, and due to the fact that Monsanto owns the rights to these seeds, when these farmers finding Monsanto's crops coming up in their land, Monsanto has the ability to recoup funds for them for having their seed in their goddamn land. Do you understand what's going on? Everything's going on. Yes, Lance Parker, mega cities. Remember I told y'all about the first movie, Dredd, the prequel to the Judge Dredd? Remember I just was showing you about Dredd the other day, mega cities? Mega City 1 was a city that was a population of 800 million people. To goddamn in Miami, one city, Mega City 1, where they had the mega structures like peach trees, where like 75,000 people live in one structure. Y'all better pay attention to that construction that's going on in y'all cities, man. Look at how they restructuring and redesigning the freeways. They're talking about autonomous vehicles, right? And I just want y'all to pay attention to that, man. And this psychological transgenderism is part of this agenda in so many ways. The depopulation agenda, the de-emasculation of men so they don't have strong men to have the mental capacity, the testicular fortitude to speak out and have a non-compliance, non-acquiescence to this stuff instead of just bending over, pause, and going right along with it. Y'all remember a couple years ago when I told y'all that you gotta be a different type of gangster nowadays, man? You know, you gotta be a different type of gangster nowadays, man. Y'all don't even realize what's going on out here. Everybody's just in la la land and female nature and all. That's all well and good, but not paying attention to what's actually going on right in your face. All right. And then you've been so dumbed down as a society we all have to where when we hear such things, we call them conspiracy theories. You're a conspiracy theorist. And it's right in your face. You can sit up here trying to deny this shit all you want to, but it's right in your face. Man, listen, y'all don't even want to. Greenland is a whole different show, man. You hear me? Greenland, let's put it like this, Greenland is spooky. You hear me? And we ain't gonna talk about Antarctica. All right? The mega cities are upon us. And the psychological transgender agenda is about that because that is connected to the depopulation agendas as well, right? And we're talking about synthetic humans. When I told y'all digital DNA downloading technology, storing human consciousness, You know what I'm saying? Ain't they, Skelly? That's why I just sit back and just keep doing. I just make my content, Skelly. I ain't worried about. I don't care what nobody says. It's happening in your face. You can't deny it. You can't no longer. And that's why I tell y'all, when y'all research something that was created by the CIA to do exactly what it does to this day. It was created just for this reason. As soon as you hear somebody saying something that challenges your conditioned view of reality, right? You call it a what? A conspiracy theory. So that does what? That instantly, no, it's not true. It's a conspiracy theory because I know when somebody says something in the media or something about something, you know, that's a conspiracy theory. So that means it ain't true. You automatically correlate and connect something not being true with being a conspiracy theory. So when you hear conspiracy theory, very Pavlovian in its nature, right? That's Pavlovian in its full essence right there. So when you hear the word conspiracy theory, oh, it's not true. I don't have to even look at it and investigate. Matter of fact, don't listen to him. Don't listen to her. That's a conspiracy theory. Right? So it doesn't even get questioned. It doesn't even get challenged. Do y'all understand how dangerous of a tool and the powerful of a tool and how effectively that has worked over the past, let's say, 60 years? Worked like a charm. Because y'all still say it to this day. Right? And this is what the play on words is. Conspiracy just means a secret plot. That's all a conspiracy is. Right? In a theory, you feel me? An educated guess at a chain of events that might have brought something to be. You feel me? So man, y'all, man, I thank y'all for coming out, man. For real, man. I really do, man. For real, man. You know, this ain't no dig at Hope Giselle, that guy. You feel me? This ain't no Hope at homie. You hear me? And this ain't no dump on him, no homo. This ain't no this ain't no shred him apart. You feel me? We live in a society today where people like Hope, you know what I'm saying, can be who he wanted to truly be, I guess. But are we subject, or do we have to be imposed to be subject to his delusion as he goes on his campaign across America, speaking on the behalf of trans women as if trans women are actually women? And so what are we talking about here? So we should support y'all in y'all's delusion of thinking that y'all something that y'all not. Let me understand what's going on. You feel me? This is utter mind fuckery, man. We ain't about to sit up here and do that, y'all. We gotta call these things out for what they are, man. This is straight mind fuckery. Asking us to accept 2 + 2 = 5 when in no reality, no dimension, no universe, no galaxy, 2 + 2 ever equals anything other than 4. Right? 2 + 2 is going to always equal 4 unless it's in its inverse, which is -1. -2 + -2 equals -4. Right? It's still 4 though. So, you know, man. For real, man. I thank y'all for coming out, man. For real, man. It's a very touchy subject, man. But for real, man, because they coming for our young boys, man. I mean, I ain't never gonna not let up on that. I'm gonna not say that that's what it is. Like and this is the thing, y'all, and this is why I be telling y'all gotta have the courage, the testicular fortitude, and the ovarian fortitude to speak out about this stuff, because it's so obvious, it's so blatant, it's so easy to prove and point out. I mean, you cannot deny it. You cannot deny this shit. I could just, and you know, we know you can't you can literally get on Google and prove your point. It's in society. You're not making it up or conjuring it up. This is actual stuff going on. You can prove this stuff. You feel me? Like, we got pictures from, y'all seen Geraldine? Y'all know how long ago Flip Wilson died, man? Y'all know how long that man's been dead? Flip Wilson used to play that character Geraldine back in the day on TV and different comedy shows and stuff, man. Flip Wilson been dead for decades, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, these agendas is real, man, in your face. It's to the point, like I always been telling people, it's gonna get to a point where you can't deny it. It's right in your face, straight up in your face. You cannot deny this stuff, man. It's here. You hear me? And the agenda goes deeper than what's on the surface. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly going on. It's going on with all men, but specifically and especially black men, especially young black boys. They don't want our little boys to grow up and be men. They know what happened when the deeply melanated humans, who ain't no better or worse than other humans, don't get it twisted. They ain't no better or worse. They can still feel the wrath of the fire just like anybody else if they don't obey. You hear me? But at the same time, though, man, you know what I'm saying? The deeply melanated ones, man, I'm talking about we, man. You know what I'm saying? We a different breed of humans, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't make us better or worse, or, you know, I'm just saying we're a different breed, man. You know what I mean? And they don't want us to reproduce in large numbers for some reason. You hear me? Yeah, so yeah, man, I thank everybody for coming out, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. You know what I'm talking about. Have Val come through, have Court come through real quick. You know what I'm saying? Chopped it up. Appreciate everybody. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that goddamn like button, hit that subscription bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering and all of that. Listen, I hope y'all learned something tonight, man. Do your due diligence, man. Question everything, man. Don't believe anything anybody tell you, even me. Go research that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all was writing some of that stuff down, man. The Wildlands Urban Interface, WUI, the UGBI, Urban Growth Boundaries. You hear me? The Wildlands Project, UN Agenda 2030 for Global Sustainability. You hear me? That shit is happening right now in our face. You hear me? From all aspects, and believe it or not, the UN Agenda 2030, one of their main goals is the gender equality. That's one of the main tenets of the UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability. Gender equality for the whole world. Y'all better realize what's going on out here, man. Y'all better realize what's going on out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but we about to get up out of here, though, man. You know what I'm saying? My computer acting funny. Ain't gonna let me. What's she gonna let me pull up some? I ain't about to mess with it like that. I ain't gonna take the risk, man. I'm gonna just play it off my phone. Yeah, we're gonna leave y'all with a nice little bitty ditty from the E&E near Greece. My nigga, I'm remembering what's up with my man Dave Foley, man. If I'm mistaken, I heard Dave Foley died, bro. I hope that's not what I remember hearing about Dave Foley. Yeah, man, we're gonna play a little something from you know what I'm talking about. Some of this E&E classic stuff, man. You feel me? I'm trying to think of a song I could play in relation to the nice show, man. You already know Uncle Diggity, Skelly in the building, Mr. O with the info, Les Parker, man, Andrea, you know what I'm talking about, Juju, everybody stop through, man, you know what I'm talking about. Appreciate everybody for coming out, you know what I'm talking about. Share the video, man, on your social engineer, man. Share it on your Facebook, on your Instagrams and all of that, man, on your TikTok and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Share it on all your joints. You know what I mean? Trying to find something to listen to for y'all real quick so we can ride out. Get on up out of here. You feel me? Get on up out of here. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. Hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with this joint right here because I just like this song. This is one of my favorite songs, and I seen it So I'm gonna just leave y'all with this, man. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button on your way out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit on that subscribing bell, subscribe page, sharing your social engineering on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your TikToks, all of that, man. Share it all now. Share the video. You know what I'm talking about? Clip it up, whatever you're gonna do, man. Holler at me, man. Get at me, man. You know what I'm talking about? E&E in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to get with me, man? Hit that email up in the description. You know what I'm talking about? Do all of that. And y'all enjoy y'all eating tomorrow night. Me and my brother King L's going in. We going in. Censorship, masculinity, and freedom of speech, man, is all under attack. That's what we getting into tomorrow. Tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Tuesday with my brother King L's. We going in. You dig? Make sure y'all tap on in with us, man. Y'all enjoy y'all evening, man. Let's go.
Blitz the guarantee. 2020 E&E. So clear. Let me get to it. Blitz, nigga. The shit I do on these beats, nigga, I'm legendary. Niggas get to acting like bitches. Okay, they Tyler Perry. Hide the women and kids. Shit about to get very scary. Sticky bandits free while you home alone like Marvin Harry. Up and smoke for real, nigga. Be rolling up beyond that I need. It be my method, Mary. All my niggas be locked and loaded. We mercenaries. Type of gas I got in this blood will make your vision blurry. I'm in the clouds a lot. I make the pilots worry. Turns out the shit is my fight song. Like Katy Perry. Ready for war. Soon as I hit the door, I'm balling, nigga. I'm Kobe. As soon as I hit the floor, taking every shot. Shoot that bitch till I score. Hall of Fame bars. I'm Barry Sanders and more. The way I spit the shit, you niggas better take note. The guarantee, when you see me, know I'm up to smoke. The lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
I ain't trying to hear that BS. Please spare me a lecture. I was made to be a diamond because I was born out of pressure. My dad was a G, but the drugs got the best of them. Some grind on their own while others might invest in you. Just long as you plant the seed and grow it like a vegetable, everything that happen when it's supposed to, like a schedule. Every day I thank God you try to add another decimal. A pretty face is cool, but I need an intellectual. Making moves in silence really speaks to higher decibels. They always say the loudest in the room, but the biggest fool. When I go up in the booth, close my eyes and see the visual. Not butcher boys, but trust me, it's about to get critical. Jones, you will be slid if you knock them off casually. You claim you on my level, but really that's a fallacy. You still waiting on handouts, that's such a travesty. You're not even amongst my stars, let alone the galaxy.
Here's a lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Sick position, man. Running shit commissioning. You ain't seeing us, not sure what you're envisioning. We still waiting, you in danger and it's imminent. Bunch of sticks outside, walking like I'm picking in. E&E, on fire, man, we sizzling. Leave the scene flickering, damn it's sickening. No witnesses, damn all that soliciting. We pack a rainstorm, man, you niggas drizzling. Still riding hot like cars, no air conditioning. Still blowing loud pack, why you whispering? Handicap flow, leave a crippling. Sick discipline, all in my penmanship. How you rate your bars? Insignificant. I stand behind my bars like imprisonment. Just to guarantee 2020 C division. There's nothing to lose if you always win.
It's a lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.